Hello everyone, this is Draginhikari and I welcome you back to Wednesday's variety stream. So after a couple of weeks of heavy Final Fantasy XIV related streams, we're finally returning to Lunar tonight. I do apologize that it took me as long as it did here, but that's what sometimes will happen during 14 related time frames. Fortunately, the patches only come out in their entirety in every, 3.5 months, so usually this doesn't happen too often. Fortunately, over the weekend, I was able to tackle a lot of my backlog down, and the only video I have left from last week is basically the Alliance Raid video, which that one is fortunately a lot shorter than the other ones have been. Everything else should be going live this evening. The last part of the 7.3 main scenario quest will be going live at about 8 p.m. tonight, I think it is. And then, of course, we have the... I still need to work on the Alliance Raid one, and I also need to eventually start working on the 6-clip compilation. But unfortunately, because that was like a 4-month endeavor, I have so many clips that it's going to take me a while to go through all that, so I'm not even planning on a specific date for the release of that. But all in all, things are finally getting caught back up to normal here. Until I have it completely caught up, I'm probably going to avoid doing the extra streams I tried for the last couple of weeks, just because that adds additional burden. It's part of the reason I was able to get caught up in the first place was just simply because Friday I had to bow out because I wasn't feeling well, and Tuesday's stream ended up being... I wasn't really impressed with how it turned out, so I decided to drop it altogether. So, need to experiment a little bit more to figure out what actually works for this kind of thing. I don't really know yet. One other thing is that I have taken down a few clips because I didn't like how they ended up playing out. I'm starting to figure out which clips are worth putting on YouTube Shorts and which ones aren't. So I'm going to probably start being a little bit more picky, while all my regular clips will still be on the Twitch, side, as they already are, of course. It's more of just a decision of what's worth editing and what's worth not, because I don't... For most of the clips, I try not to just import over exactly what it was providing, even if it's just small edits to it. Mostly just because it kind of feels kind of silly for me to port them directly over with no changes to them. When I had the option to try to do a little bit more here and there, but that's all stuff I'm still figuring out. Say a lot, don't I? I'm still figuring out everything. And it's a bit of a trial since I went back to work, but hopefully things will start making a little bit more sense and panning out. Took me a little too long last weekend to do everything. It took me pretty much the entire weekend to work on all that stuff. And as I said, I still don't have it all done. But it's... the big issue is I don't really want to get to the point where I'm spending every day trying to get caught up on this stuff just because I have other obligations I should be following. And unless I get to a point where this has more involved in it, it's hard for me to justify doing a huge amount of extra stuff if I don't absolutely need to do it or absolutely want to do it, for that matter. But in general, just sort of getting back in the loop of things, we can get back to maybe some other stuff besides Final Fantasy XIV stuff, which I know is... The Final Fantasy XIV streams are kind of in a weird place for me. Because of the 2 raid streams, I can't cut Final Fantasy XIV necessarily out of the streams entirely, and I play it enough where I feel like I still want to include it as part of it. But I also want to do more variety streams, but I can't really find times to fit them in, so it's kind of a weird balancing act I'm trying to do right now. I find a way to at least... The biggest issue I think right now is the editing is taking too long for me to do. I'm taking too much time on that stuff because I'm still learning how to do a lot of it. So I think that's what's making it take longer, but I don't know how people get used to doing this type of thing when they are like a solo person like me trying to do this, you know, stream 3 times a week and put content on both YouTube and Twitch to try and make this all work, and I haven't quite figured out how everybody manages to do that. And I also am trying to keep my exercise routine and some other things in my home to make sure I don't completely lose control of everything else trying to do this either. So, there's a whole bunch of life stuff that's not perfect for me. Though I'm still better off than I think a lot of people I know are that try to do this. So, I can't complain too much about the situation beyond that. Beyond that, there are some things I could talk about, but I don't feel like I'm ready to talk about them, nor do I want to turn this into one of my rambling streams where I ramble for 20 minutes about stuff. Just because I know I've been putting off the Lunar stream for 2 or 3 weeks now, and I don't want to keep doing that. So, moving from the rambling to the Lunar section. So, last time we left off, we had completed part 2 of Eternal Blue. And in that phase, we met up with both Jean, a dancer who was raised by a karate assassin cult. She managed to escape and join this traveling caravan. While helping her remember that she can't run away from her past, she joined us there. In addition, when we found our way blocked, we received assistance from a mysterious red-hooded woman who turned out to be Lima Alsa, the descendant of Mia and probably Nash from the last game, who turned out to be a money-grubbing mage who's apparently the High Premier of the city of Vane in this game. She kind of forced the way into the party once we passed her trial to try to get us to join the Magic Guild later. And then, to end off, where we last left off, as we were trying to cross a bridge, we got interfered with by Leo, who's blocked our path off. In our attempt to try to get over the bridge, we got interfered with by Leo again, getting knocked into an ancient ruins to the east of the town that we were in. I think it was Nota, I think the town was. And when we entered that tower, we came across a device that revealed a number of scenes from Silver Star Story. And what we ended up finding out is we had the sudden appearance of Galleon, the final boss from the previous game, suddenly alive for reasons still currently unknown to the party. So that's kind of where we left off. We're still in that ruins at this time, and we need to find our way back down again. So, summary being done, let's go ahead and swap over and let's get started. Turn that off. Switch over to Dragon stream. Check volumes. Make sure we're all good there. All right. Just do a quick check to refresh my memory on everything else. Okay. Transport panels we need to get across. But we also have to get by all these things first.
Wanna dance?
I don't remember this dungeon being particularly
Ferocious
long,
wind.
so I guess we'll see if this causes me any trouble or not. So far, I've actually been caught off guard on Eternal Blue a lot more than I have other stuff. Oh, I guess one thing I forgot while I was doing an intro, I forgot to address something here. So I'm going to go ahead and play this because this happened yesterday. Icarus, the Luminous, thank you for the follow. They followed me yesterday. Don't know why, but they follow me, so I'm not going to complain. We're now back to within 3 of the goal of 75. So hopefully we'll reach that soon. I hope to keep seeing that number go up over time, but it's been a little slow since I set that goal. It's been a long time since I set that one, but hey, nothing's still in the day, I guess. I've been looking around a lot lately to kind of give me an idea of, you know, what time frame people spend trying to grow their channels and stuff, and it's actually pretty rough. Well, I mean, some people have gone like, you know, 5-some years and not had much success. It kind of shows a lot more how much gumption some people have than I do. When I got frustrated because things were being too difficult for me to keep up with there for a while. Admittedly, there was a lot of life issues that were preventing that, so it was like the last time I stopped playing for a bit, it was just because stopped streaming for a bit. It's just I was just tired of it, all of it. I shall defense booster, but admittedly, I wasn't in the best mindset for other reasons too, which also played a part of that. I'll admit. Fortunately, a lot of that stuff is a little bit better. It's not all perfect, but I feel like I can at least keep myself motivated to keep trying and all that. Ooh, what are you? Lecter. I like his face.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
But yeah, my main goal is just to continue playing and try to keep up the schedule I have going.
Lady Luck be kind.
And doing whatever upgrades I can and continuing to improve on my actual skills with trading. Because I still feel like I'm extremely rough around the edges. Like when I was reviewing the 7.3 video I was editing, and I was just like, I don't say nearly enough. I leave too many thoughts and don't just, you know, say them rather than just... I'm not... Like, it's always not like I have a lot of thoughts, but I never know how to say them. That's been kind of something I've needed to try to get over a little bit.
Dodge this!
Admittedly, a lot of that is learning. I mean, I'm not a great... I've never been an excellent communicator as it is, so... A lot of that is stuff I'm having to learn as I go along. You know, just, as long as people don't find me too annoying, I guess. I've always had a hard line between being vocal and being obnoxious. That's sometimes kind of a hard line to get used to. Especially since I kind of have a default loud voice, which makes sometimes when I say things, it comes off a little bit differently than I'm intending. Either it comes off sounding like it's rougher than I'm intending, or it sounds more like I don't...
Wanna dance?
I can't make up my mind what I'm friggin' saying. And I mean, it's also why I've been watching other YouTubers more. Like, I didn't used to watch a lot of streams, but I've been doing that a lot more lately. Just because not only do I find it interesting, but it does allow me to...
Lady Luck be kind.
To kind of figure out where I could be improving and where I can, you know, say more, do more, or make it interesting for other people. Said it's hard when I don't have, you know, a bunch of people on my stream to talk to and kind of bounce things off with. Like I can't, like larger streams do, but doesn't mean I can't figure out my own means of doing things either. Just don't know what those things are.
Wanna dance?
I figured that was a good time to babble about that because there isn't really much to say about this dungeon. All the enemies in this dungeon are basically magic-oriented enemies.
Lady Luck be kind.
None of them are very difficult, and I don't remember any of them causing me very many trouble, even on, like, lower-level attempts.
Mega Magic Flame!
I actually don't remember what level range this area is supposed to be in. If I'm ahead or if I've fallen behind or... In these older games, it sometimes doesn't matter as much either if I fall behind on that stuff, but...
Mega Magic Flame!
Deal. I need you falling over, Ronfar. Platform puzzle isn't that complicated. There's really like a few dead ends and a couple of paths that you can take, but you don't really have to take.
Wanna dance?
Ferocious wind.
Alright. The other passageway. A couple more of those. Dream Crest. Enables sleep magic. Give it to her since her attack doesn't really matter that much. I think I need to go this one south, I think.
Wanna dance?
Yeah, that crest isn't going to be too helpful for us right now.
Ferocious
Only
wind.
hit one enemy with it. Unless it's like a really big enemy I don't want to have
Lady Luck
attacking
be
me,
kind.
that'd be it. This place is way too full of multiple large groups with too many ranged attacks to be helpful, so... Treasure there. Probably need to pull back on the MP spending a little bit.
Lady Luck be kind.
I win.
I'll take care of this. Power. Mega Magic Flame!
Yep. Okay, not effective.
Lady Luck be kind.
I'm a little luckier than I was last time I played. Again, if nothing else. Oh. I didn't think it was going to go that far, but...
Ferocious wind!
Keep an eye on the timer so I don't let it overrun like I did last time.
Lady Luck be kind.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Mega Magic Flame!
Vitality Vial. Status changes.
Wanna dance?
Ferocious wind!
Lady Luck be kind.
Goody. More levels. Let's see. Let's just go. Okay, so that one, let's go north then.
Wanna dance?
Her dance magic isn't that strong, but it's still
Lady Luck
useful
be kind.
enough. At least early on, anyway. She actually becomes a much better attacker later, but we'll get there when we get there. Still got quite a ways to go yet on that.
Mega Magic Flame!
Flame shot. Okay. Because I believe that takes place during what would have been Disc 2 in the original version. Lunar, like a lot of other PS1 games, actually was released in multiple discs. And the game was kind of split up based on these discs.
Wanna dance?
I'm trying to remember how many discs it had, if it was 2 or if it was 3. Here.
Dodge this!
Oh, okay. It was,
Lady Luck
it
be
was 3
kind.
discs. And we're still on disc 1 stuff right now, so... I remember exactly where disc 2 begins, but I can't remember where disc 3 begins and ends. I would have to look it up to remember exactly, but not that it matters, as like we saw with Silver Star Story also came on multiple discs. I think Silver Star might have been 2? If I don't check. This is gonna bother me all night. I almost dropped my controller. It looks like it was also 3. And I couldn't even begin to remember where the first game split up and stuff like that. I just simply don't remember.
Ferocious wind!
Lady Luck be kind.
Mega Magic Flame!
Oh, right. Disc 3 is, like, really late into the game. Like, the last couple hours, actually. And we'll get into why it's so late later on, but... because I don't want to spoil much for those that haven't played it. But I have beaten this game a few different times, so... Just trying to get up at this stage and we've tackled all the rooms. There we go, that's what I thought. This is the first time we have been visited by somebody other than Galleon. Please promise me that you won't tease the fairies. They're sensitive creatures, you know. Don't worry, I won't tease them. Thank you for guiding us. Welcome to Galleon's garden. Master Galleon possesses a wonderful magic power. Just how wondrous is it? The legend says that the goddess Althena once bowed to it. You're saying Galleon controlled the goddess herself? That cannot be true if it was. Unfortunately, Lucia, from what we know from Silver Star, that's exactly what happened. Master Galleon died once. He came back to life. Isn't that wonderful? It's impossible. There's no magic in the world that can resurrect the dead. Not even the goddess Althena could perform such an act. It is against the laws of nature. Yeah, which means something much more unnatural is involved. I was all alone in the world. I had no friends, no family. Then I was found by Master Galleon. He brought me here. If I had not met the Master, I would have been alone for the rest of my life. I love Master Galleon. He gave me friends and brought me such happiness. Oh, all of you are humans. I have heard many stories about humans. This girl is different from the rest of you. She doesn't look the same. What are you, blue-haired girl? Where did you come from? Master Galleon said that this world would be destroyed soon. That's why he made the Secret Garden and brought us here. He said we'd be safe here forever. I don't understand. If Galleon is supposed to be evil, why does he care about these fairies? Evil? Galleon is not evil. He is our protector. Doesn't he protect you too? Master Galleon is very cute when he's taking a nap in the garden, but he's even cuter when he smiles at me. He doesn't smile very much, though, so I do what I can to make him happy. Yeah, he's the same as the pixies we saw in the grindery in the first game. If you want to go outside and leave the garden, there is a door to the south as the exit, but you must know how to open the magic lock, and only Galleon knows the word. No one is more skilled with magic than Galleon. This door is held with very old and powerful magic. I will try to remove the spell. The man named Galleon was able to open the door. He must have used a sacred spell. Sacred spells cannot be used by humans. Only Althena and I have that ability. Oh, and I just realized that the name at the top is messed up again. Bear with me here. What did I use for that? It's been so many weeks that I had completely forgotten. Bear with me. Sorry, I wish I had been more prepared than I was. Oh, I had it wrong entirely in the last video, too. Help. Have I never done it correctly? Okay. No, I did it right in the first video. I wish I could... I really need to fix that so those two sessions aren't linked together, because I changed one and it changes the other one too. Okay, there we go. Scuff aside. Oh no, it's the... I sincerely hope you enjoyed my little detour. You cannot escape the power of the dragon ship Destiny. The chase ends here. That's right, one blast from that dragon canyon and it's over. I must fight. Lucia, I must accomplish my mission here. I cannot surrender. If I give up now, you and your world will suffer for eternity. I don't see how I'll profit from mega blast into a cloud of vapor, Lucia. All right. I'll fight with you, Lucia, to the death. Hero. Never underestimate the power of Lady Luck here. I'm willing to fight. I knew following you guys was a mistake, but not fighting Leo would be a bigger one. Hey, I have a great idea. Why don't we surrender instead of getting ourselves slaughtered? Whatever you are discussing among yourself is a moot issue. Do you not understand? My task is to execute Lucia before she destroys us all. And now I have both the will and the resources to carry out that task. Acquire target. Prepare to fire. I surrender. Don't shoot. I'm too young and beautiful to die. Thanks, Libita. You're real help here. Cease your pathetic begging and grow to your graves with a shred of dignity. Dragon Canyon, fight! What the hell? Ah, Lucia the Destroyer is going to kill us all. Please help us, Lord Leo, please! You pathetic morons, there is no danger from Lucia because Althena will protect us. You are proud warriors of the goddess. Stand firm and you will be impervious to harm. Lord Leo, are you dead? This magic is very powerful. Could it be? Galleon stuck his nose into the situation. Why did that man Galleon save us? I do not understand his motivations. Yeah, for now, Galleon's behavior is, unclear. Oh, gosh. One moment. Note to self, I need to fix that later. Lord Leo has been wounded. We must retreat at once to tend to his injuries. Keep the Dragon Canyon aimed at Lucia and ready to fire. Do not take your eyes off her. I don't know what that was all about, but we're saved. I know he's a big jerk and all, but I hope Leo's okay. Whatever hit him must have really hurt. Leo will be fine, pretty kitty. White Knights tend to bounce back pretty quickly. He's taken worse than that, survived, so let's get out of here while we have the chance. Okay, now that we've avoided getting, vaporized here, time to move on. Alright. Back to Nota, and let's head across the bridge here. Alright, I couldn't get that before because I think I was maxed out on them. That's right. Alright. Now we're good to cross and move on to the next part of the game. Don't have some great shops, but the city of Mirabai has some of the best shops all around. It's run by a young guy named Ramses. You must know that he and his family are famous. It's the goal of every merchant of Noda to reach that level of success that Ramus has. Obviously, Ramus has continued his family line after Silver Star and moved along. Hope you people aren't planning a trip to Mirabai anytime soon because it ain't gonna happen. The village Azula is buried in the snow and the trail to Mirabai is unimpassable. Sucks, doesn't it? All you can do is stay here until the snow melts or find yourself one mother of a shovel. I think this guard is offering a cash reward for information leading to the arrest and execution of Lucia the Destroyer, which has come from the Blue Star to murder our world. Hero, a pillager of ruins with 2 green eyes beneath his left eye. His eyes and hair are brown. Ronfar, a gambler and swindler from the town of Lapar, age 45. His eyes and hair are also brown. They're accomplished by a pink cat, name unknown. These fugitives are considered extremely dangerous. If you see them, notify the guard at once. 45 years old? Hero, take a look at my butt. Oh my God. These are the cheeks of an old man. What's with this swindler? Everyone I've ever gambled knows I'm the best. Never mind that, Ronfar. What's with the pink cat? I'd love to stop and chat, but I have a full day of buying and selling ahead of me. 2 quick questions before you split. What are you buying and what are you selling? Well, I buy goods in West Noda and go across the bridge to sell them in East Noda. I buy goods in East Noda and sell them in West Noda. It's profitable and good exercise. Hello, miss. A woman as lovely as yourself deserves a jewel, which is equally stunning. Care to see? It is beautiful. For a mere 1 million silver is also wonderful value, so how should we be paying for it? 1 million silver? No rock in the world is worth that much. Maybe cliche, miss, but my experience, it always holds true. You get what you pay for. You should think of the expense as a guarantee of quality. So you say, lady. Yes, come in. The candies in here are filled with cream and sugar and sweet goodness. I'm also experimenting with a candy that combines the taste of chocolate and peanut butter. The problem we've had is coming up with a name. How about Choco Butt? I think it probably needs a little bit of work. Just a bit. Maybe. Or is this just trying to avoid having to say the name Reese's and something? This is my first time in Noda. I say I prefer this side of town. Seems a little less crowd to me, and there aren't as many of those freaks from Althena's Chosen. I don't understand why anybody would go into their shrine and praise the goddess. West Noda has a perfectly good statue of Althena that's free for anybody to use. Just between you and me, I'm the brother of the man who owns the tavern in East Noda. Not that I'm embarrassed about it. My brother is a great man and sells great booze. It's that East and West Noda don't get along as they used to, but it wasn't always that way. Have you heard the story about the bridge between the 2 sides of Noda? I'm sorry, my boss and I have important matters to discuss. Matters that don't involve you. If you want to talk, let's talk later now, if you excuse me. Listen up, the last guy I sent down to Lapar, well, he didn't do what I told him to. I had to teach him a harsh lesson about doing what you're told, and I don't like teaching. I want you to buy what I need from the old man Lapar, and you pay at the price I told you to pay. You try to haggle with you, but you do not haggle with him. Do you understand? If you understand, then you're ready to go. Don't let me down. Somehow I think you're not seeing the problem here. Hello, and welcome to our tavern. I don't recognize you. Is this your first time here? You only have a few rules. The most important of them is to speak quietly. Many of the traders conduct business with each other, and they can't do that with excessive noise. I apologize for sounding like a scolding mother. I'm just doing my job, you know. I enjoy coming to this tavern. It's a place where everybody knows your name. They're always glad you came. And you'll want to be where you can see all the troubles are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name. At least I do. Oh God, I am so old. I also try the fact that beer is extremely cheap. Because Noda is a center training point, tradesmen come here from all over the world, exchanging rumors, gossip, and other information. This tavern is where these exchanges take place. For example, I heard that the Althena's Chosen are serving a false goddess. Weird, isn't it? Merchants of East Noda are envious of this tavern. Their pubs are too loud to conduct business. There's a boy from East Noda who often comes into my shop every so often to shop for his mother. He's kind of an ugly little bugger, but he's cheerful to a fault. I can't help but like him. I hope that kid gets a little better when he gets older, because if he doesn't, the only thing waiting for him is the friend zone. Dude, what is it with people in this game and insulting children? The funny thing is, I think that line, it was changed. I think the original line made some comment about mail order brides or something like that, which I can understand why that line probably was changed. Discussing trafficking is probably a little questionable now. Welcome to the finest armor okay, this is just a shop. I don't need to read that dialogue. Unlike the rest of the weapons, it's sometimes best not to sell Lemia's staves and stuff, just because the elemental weaknesses can be useful later. There's eventually a point where you start getting AoE staves, and that's when you start replacing them. Okay, so sword. Silver bracelet. Silver gauntlet. Iron armor. Forge. Clothes, and then both get hairpins, gauntlets. Be careful out there and keep us in mind for all your armor needs. Sorry, kids, I can't sell you any of my stuff. And why do you have your stuff on display, Brainiac? Because this stuff is reserved for my best customer, Sassy Cat. But what do you want? We were hoping maybe to have a little conversation if it's not too scary for you. Well, I absolutely do not have any money that my boss gave me to take to his house. I'm all nervous because about having so much money because I don't have it, okay? Subtle. It couldn't be any more perfect. I'll have both sides of Noda under my control, and I'll be married to the hottest chick in town. I'll be rich for the rest of my days. You looking to buy something? So I'm sorry I can't help you right now. I'm too busy preparing for my wedding. Julia's the most beautiful girl in Nota and should be sleeping in my bed. Every bachelor in Nota is jealous of me, and I honestly can't blame them. I mean, look at me. I'm gifted with incredible charm, dashing good looks, and natural leadership. Now I'm marrying the drop-dead gorgeous daughter of the mayor of East Nota. I can't stop laughing at my good fortune. Yeah, we'll deal with you later. Much later, unfortunately. Creepy guy. I forgot that most of the game has extra dialogue if you talk to them twice, just most of the time it felt like it's not that important. My brother has complained about Nota ever since we moved here, especially about the high prices. Because he doesn't want to move, I'm sure he just likes to complain. Even if he did move, I'd stay behind because I like it here, high prices and all. The high costing of living in Nota concerns you. Why not relocate to Vane and get you your brother into a rent-controlled dwelling? Or a fighter's fee, of course. Folks on the west side of the river sell items a lot nicer than the goods in the east, but the merchants in the east are a lot more willing to bargain than the ones in west. The shops in West Nota aren't as crowded as the ones over there, even if they're more expensive. I'd shop in West Nota a lot more if these opportunists would stop inflating their prices. As a closet might come in handy. I kind of doubt it. Personally. Yeah, it's true. Okay. We're actually up to our first ad break, so let's go ahead and take a break and we'll be right back. Alright. Let's continue on. Welcome to West Nota, strangers. If you're leaving soon, you should stock up on supplies. Long and treacherous road, be prepared. Just because I don't own a shop doesn't mean I don't have the best items at the best prices. I mean, that would normally imply that you have items. Okay, the person isn't even worth discussing this with. Claire, now I'm finished with my shopping. I'm ready to return to my home in Zuland. The road is snowed over and completely impassable. I'll have to wait here until the snow melts, which could be weeks or months. What should I do? Long ago, the East and West Noda were united. We had many customs and celebrations. Weddings were held on a bridge between East and West, and there were festivals almost every other week. But the two sides of Noda have grown apart over time, and celebrations have stopped. I can't believe this. Julia was meant to be with me, but I hear she's pledged her love to Romeo. He might be the mayor of West Noda, but he's also an evil swine. Romeo doesn't love her like I do. Motivation for being with her are purely political. Her father is the mayor of East Noda. Why doesn't she realize she's being used? Why won't she stand up for herself? Yeah, we'll have to deal with you later. Yeah, there's actually a side quest involving this whole thing with this marriage situation, but it takes place much, much later in the game. And we will get to it. Oh. After we leave Noda, we should head north, Hero. Pretty good stretch to Azadu, but I'm sure we can make it. Since Azadu is the port of calling, we can sail to there for the holy city of Peligulia. Didn't mean to exit out. It was okay. Hope I've already got everything, so time to move along. And here we've reached our first change in music. So, we're kind of out of the starting portion of the game into part 2, basically, in a lot of ways. Alright. Welcome to the shining village of Zuland. At least that's what I would like to say, but you've shown up at a very bad time. Even though it's the end of spring, Zula is still buried underneath a thick layer of snow. I would suggest you turn back until a crisis has passed. You see the child playing with my son over there, the one with the big scarf? That child's father was the best hunter in the village, and he was my best friend. He went into the mountains to eliminate the monster that has been tormenting our village. The last time I ever saw him, I regret I didn't try to stop him. Boy, it's chilly out there today, isn't it? Okay. Okay, budget a little bit just to get what I need here. That way, whatever money I get from this next set of things I'm going to do will be a lot more beneficial. Okay. Or dress out on PC. Oh, jeez. Her robe. Another shield. Helmet. Lucky bandana. Hello, do you want to play in the snow with me? Look at all the snow. We could play all day if we wanted to. Looks a lot of fun, but we're in a hurry. We can come back. We can play when we come back, all right? Okay, it must be sad to be a grown-up and not be able to play whenever you want. Mom told me Dad's gone to the Blue Star. Isn't that cool? Says she looks down from the Blue Star and watches over me. But it's snowing so hard that the Blue Star hasn't come out today. I wonder if Dad can still see me on days like this. Just look at it. Just look at it all. I sweep, and the piles of snow just keep getting higher. Unless everyone in Zulan decides to help me, this village is going to be suffocated by snowfall. I don't know if that damn monster is controlling the weather, and I don't care. I just want it dead. My wife has a lot of spunk, but I can tell she's running out of hope. She can barely breathe. It's too cold for me to hike into the mountains to gather some snow sprout grass for her. We're almost out of food and firewood. We can only last a few more days. Only this damn blizzard would stop. I could save her, but all I can do is watch her slip away. You may not want to stand close to me. I'm probably still contagious. With the cold around here, the colder it gets around here, the sicker I get. I've never been this sick before. Well, why don't you just move to a warmer town? Because I'm always sick, and I need the snow sprout grass that grows on the mountain above us. This is just horrible. Maria and her husband have disappeared. The mayor said they went into the mountains to gather some healing grass for their baby. They're going to die up there, and I don't want them to die. Some people believe that the cold weather is vagaries for the body and mind. Some people think you can find water by pointing sticks at the ground. People are stupid, and that is a fact. That is also my motto. Look at all the snowmen I've made yesterday, still haven't melted. I've never had my snowman last this long ever. I'm the best snowman builder in the whole world. I'd show you how to build a snowman, but you just steal my secrets. My butt is frozen solid. Why is it so cold this winter? Lula's winters are always long, but they've never been this long or this cold. But why? Wait, I know. It's the Pixies who started spring and are playing hooky this year. Sure, kid. Go with that. Don't really need anything. What's the first thing that went through your mind when you saw our village? You probably wondered if it was always covered in snow, but the answer is absolutely not. We've had harsh winters, but this snowfall isn't natural. It's being caused by a monster. I know as crazy as that sounds, but it's true. Ask anyone else in the village and they'll tell you. Almost the end of spring and the village is still covered in a thick layer of snow. The earth is frozen. I can't plow my fields to plant my crops. Wonder how I'm going to die. Am I going to freeze to death or am I going to starve to death? It is so cold this winter that my ice fishing business is about to go out of business. For now, I've decided to focus most of my efforts on my new fish cream business. You ever try a bite? This is just like ice cream, except a spoonful of skin rejuvenating fish oil. Yuck, did it ever occur to you that there's some tastes that don't go great together? Opinions are like butts, little girl. Everyone's got one and nobody thinks theirs stinks. Besides, you'll never eat your words when I open a fish cream franchise in your hometown. What's that? Oh, hidden treasure chest. I killed every beast that lives in those mountains, most with my bare hands. But that thing, it is stronger than 100 men. It smashed my ribs with a flick of its finger. As long as it lives, Zula will be trapped in an eternal winter. I must fight again. No, you mustn't. You're too injured to move, let alone fight. Oh, I should have never gone to that mountain and try to fight that monster. When he screams at night, the children of Zulan are so terrified that they can't sleep. The snow is so bitter cold, I think many of the children have been taken ill. That monster prevents us from gathering snow sprout grass in the mountains. What will we do? The mayor is upstairs, but I don't know if it's wise to disturb him right now. His daughter has gone missing, and we're all fearing the worst. We believe she went up to the mountain to find medical herbs for her sick child. But that was before the onset of the snowstorm. Sorry, I was checking on here. She's trapped under there until it's clear, as even if she manages to survive the cold, there's the monsters in the mountain. If we're just a little bigger, I would just jam a spear down that monster's hairy throat. Then we can get the healing herbs for my friend. She won't be sick anymore. Hey, kid sucks. I want to help my friend. I can't do anything. You can tell things are pretty bad here. Clean armor. This might come in handy. How convenient. New armor. Wait a minute. I was trying to remember about. Oh. The plate armor can be used by anyone. I don't think it's that kind of... For now, I think it's still better for Hero than anybody else, I think. Oh, thank the goddess. She has heard my prayers and sent you to save us. Our village has been plagued by the snowstorm for many weeks, but this is not natural weather. It is a terrible creature that's moved in the mountains above Zulan and somehow triggering this blizzard. A group of villagers went into the mountains to exterminate it, but they failed. Some have even lost their lives in the attempt. In the midst of this madness, my precious granddaughter was stricken with a terrible illness. My son-in-law left the village to find medicine for her. It wasn't long after my departure that my daughter, Maria, followed suit. She went to gather a special grass which only grows on the mountain above our village. It's called snow sprout grass and is, while it doesn't taste very good, it has powerful healing properties. But there's been no sign of Maria or her husband since they left the village. My daughter and son-in-law are missing. My child lays helpless and I am powerless. I beg of you, please help us save this village, save my child and grandchild. The beast is history. Oh, you have no idea how happy you made me. I'm sure you'll receive everything that you need. Hero, we are wasting valuable time. Our mission is to stop the revival of Zophar. What does it matter if we save a single village when Zophar can destroy the entire world? Not going to slow us down that much, Lucia. We'll slay the monster and be on our way. You don't understand, Hero. You cannot comprehend the terror of Zophar. You are determined to help these people. I cannot stay with you longer. My mission is too important. I will find Althena on my own. I suppose this is our goodbye. Thank you for your help. Wait, Lucia. Goodbye, Hero. Lucia. I can't believe Lucia would turn her back on these people and on us. We can't abandon these people. How could you be so heartless? The girl seems to have pressing business. I'm just glad you were able to stay. The monster lives inside of in the mountains to the north of Zula village. I wish I could tell you what to expect inside, but we only have vague details. Be careful up there. Yeah, at the moment, Lucia is still too single-minded in her pursuits to really be much help in most things, so she ran off. Well, we have no choice but to deal with the situation and try to catch up with her. The mayor's asked you to go in the mountains. I don't think you should. Everybody who's tried to fight the monster has been hurt or killed, and you'll suffer the same fate. Trying to check something here. I'm always concerned about the volume. Like in the clips I did from this before, I felt like the volume was too high at certain points. Maybe try to drop the capture cards sound a little bit. See if that helps. Or need people to tell me what the volume sounds like, because it's kind of hard for me to gauge on my own here. Whatever. The burdens of being a Z-lister on Twitch.
Wanna dance?
Everything is pretty vulnerable to fire here, so that makes it a little bit easier.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck be kind.
Mega Magic Flame! Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
Lady Luck be kind.
And I win again. Alright. Stand back. I'm about to turn a solid into a liquid. Thank you, Rubio. Clearly we needed that. Extra silver ones good. That. More treasure up here. Well.
Lady Luck be kind.
Even.
Mega Magic Flame!
Alright. Navigate my way around here a little bit. Looks like a path, but it's not. Well. I just sneak up on me at the last moment, I guess.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
Lady Luck be kind.
Mean again.
Mega Magic Flame!
All right.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
Lady Luck be kind.
Dude, I'm on a good streak today. Seemed like last time I was having the opposite problem. Whoop.
Wanna dance?
I gotta take that thing out before it darts across the room.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck, be kind.
Okay.
Mega Magic Flame!
Easy peasy. All right. Time to continue up the mountain. It's stuck at an aggro bound and just keeps. All right, I've had enough of you.
Wanna dance?
Althena's blessing.
Mega Magic Flame!
Althena's blessing.
I'll take care of this.
All right. All right, some of them lead to just being attacked by things.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
Lady Luck, be kind.
All right. I don't even think there's anybody on my friend list on my Switch that I play with regularly still. Not very many anyway. They pop up on a case. I can sometimes forget who they even
Lady
are.
Luck, be kind.
Mega Magic Flame!
That's been kind of the issue, the way I tend to drift in and out of friend groups over the years, I think.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
Lady Luck be kind.
All right. Power crest.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
Lady Luck be kind.
Nope.
Make a
Be
magic
right there. Yep,
flame!
that's perfect. Now fried. Alright. Our crest is... Okay, this is a special crest. So, yeah, basically the power crest basically increases the power of a different crest you have equipped. But not all crests get boosted. Unfortunately, right now, it doesn't look like I have a crest that's affected by it. So it basically takes away one of your crest slots to power up one specific crest. So that's a bit of the trade-off of it. You can either improve the power of one crest or equip two of them.
Wanna dance?
The only downside of that system is that there are actually so many crests, and there's only a few of them that are that valuable that it's kind of hard to make that decision with them.
Lady Luck be kind.
Especially towards the end of the game, I feel like I gravitate towards very specific crests and
Make a magic
very
flame!
specific two crests for each character for the most part. It'll make more sense later as we start seeing more of them. We've just seen so few of them so far that it doesn't really mean much. Alright, out we go. Okay. It's a water staff. It'll be useful later, but right now it's really not. Especially as long as we're still in this place.
I'll take care of this.
Fortunately, the herbs are still pretty good until for a little while yet. Eventually, they heal too little to be helpful, but.
I'll take care of this.
Each step turns into a dream dance. Okay. I don't think it has as big of a range as the butterfly dance, but I think it's still useful for some specific things. Yeah, just in case here. Okay.
I'll take care of this.
Okay, into the cave.
I'll take care of this. I'll take care of this. Less defense than hero. Is usually closer to the front. Okay, I think we're gonna slow that back down a little bit.
Lady Luck, be kind.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, it's going well more or less outside of a few technical problems, but hey, getting there.
Baby, yeah!
Yeah, too slow. Yeah.
Althena's blessing.
Get up. Alright. Next ring. Increases water and wind damage. Kind of specific, but
I'll take care of this. I'll take care of this.
Okay, I think we're reaching the next. Alright. What was that? It sounded like some kind of beast. Don't let your guard down. We have no idea where it might attack from. Yeah, I know. It's the monster. It's about to attack us. Where is it? Where is it? No monster red, but something else. But it's an avalanche. We're going to get swept away. Run. Yeah, I think that had a voice line in the original version too, but it was removed, I guess. And they only pay the actors for a specific number of lines?
Hero. Hero. Hero? Hero. 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 Wake up. Hero, please open your eyes. For me?
Lucia? Oh, Hero, you're awake. I can't move. Oh, dear, I'll do my best to heal you. I was so worried about you, Hero. I'm so sorry that I left. Sia, you saved our lives. Yes. Why'd you come back? Find us. What about your mission? I came back because... When I came from this world, the Blue Star, I found finding Alpino was my only concern. I did not think or care about anything else. But I feel differently now. Something has changed over the course of our journey. After I left Zula, when I was thinking about you, I had strange feelings. I never experienced what it was like when I was alone on the Blue Star. It was a throbbing pain in my chest as if somebody had pressed a thorn into my heart. And the further I walked away from Zulan, I walked, the greater the pain became, so I came back to you. I missed you too. You did? Of course I did, Lucy. I was worried about you. And to know that you came back to us means a lot to me, probably more than you know. Thank you for saving our lives, Lucia, and thank you for coming back into mine. Hero, Come on, Lucia, let's find the others. Lucia, well, what happened? Have you come back to join us? Yes, Jean, I'm sorry that I left. Don't worry, Lucia, you came back to us, and that's all that matters. I bet Hero's even happier to see you than I am. Admit it, Hero. All I know is that girls always know how to embarrass me. Yes, we do, Heroes, and there's something strangely pleasant about watching you squirm. Thank you for saving me, Lucy. I owe you my life. You're welcome, Jean. Oh, boy. Am I dead? No, wait, it's a hallucination. I can even see Hero and Lucia. How bizarre. I'm so tired. I need to close my eyes and go back to sleep. Don't go back to sleep, Rodfire. You never wake up if you do. So now get up! Could you just turn the volume on that little scream, Red? Ruby was just trying to save your life, Ronvar. Give her a break. Besides, Hero, I bet you love it when girls tell you what to do. Oh, poo, my dress is soaking wet, not to mention I was almost killed in that avalanche. That would have been such a tragic loss for the world if I had perished in these stupid mountains. Wait, how am I still alive? You saved me? I didn't. You saved me, didn't you, Lucy? I don't know what to say.
It'd be alright if I paid my life debt to you in monthly payment installments. You don't want any money? You're horrible at business, but you're a great friend, Lucia. One of these days, Lemia, you'll realize that some things don't involve money.
I'm glad that everybody's alright, but I'm having another strange feeling. The pain I felt in my heart had changed to warmth. Why has that happened?
Well, a sense of relief. It's the opposite of what you were feeling earlier, which was anxiety.
Anxiety. Relief.
Well, of course you're relieved now that your friend's okay.
You're all my friends.
There's a monster, so what do we do now?
We stop this hideous thing from dumping any more
Snow on the village, that's what. Give a little payback for trying to bury us under tons of snow. Let's do it. Okay. So now we're at a point where Lucia changes her behavior again. And now she'll basically try to... She does some abilities to support and help us, but she's still not ever controllable. So she doesn't always help, but she does more than she did before.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck, be kind.
Mega Magic Power!
Power.
Yep, and she'll see she actually attacks now. And she also buffs players and will heal them, is most what she does, I believe, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly.
Dodge this!
Lady Luck, be kind.
On the plus side, because of that whole cutscene, I'm basically healed to full before this fight even
Mega
starts.
Shield!
Which means I didn't have to do a lot of MP conserving like I normally would. Give her a little bit of an extra boost there.
Here I come!
And I think I can just start healing her. I mean, casting.
Dodge
violence.
this!
That's what I meant to say. Ah, I'm thinking the wrong character.
Althena's blessing.
Mega Magic Flame!
Yeah, other than that avalanche attack, it doesn't have too much. So as long as I keep healing, keep attacking, things will fall into place mostly.
Dodge this!
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Mega Magic Flame!
Power.
Dodge this!
Oh, it's protected from... it's protecting
Happy
itself.
hour!
Mega Magic Flame!
We must hold together.
Mega Magic Power!
Huh?
Yeah, they're not gonna do anything either. Alright, defense mode.
Huh?
You see, yeah, they're not gonna do anything.
Dodge this!
That is an AoE attack.
Lady Luck,
Why
be
it's gonna
kind.
have both Ron, Far, and Hero kind of spread out from the ones in the back. But,
Mega Magic
and
Flame!
spread apart from each other, actually. I don't think he'll jump to the back of the road to hit them, if I remember right. He'll only aim for the ones directly in front of him. I may be remembering incorrectly, but... I'm gonna go with that because it sounds correct.
Dodge this!
And that, as we say, is that. Boomerang and the cross boomerang. Dispel magic has been learned. Cancels out stat altering spells. Okay, so it's a dispel. The snowstorm is over. Hooray, we did it. Now the villagers of Zulin won't freeze to death. They'll certainly give us bagfuls of silver as thanks for our efforts. It's not over yet. We still have to find the mayor's daughter and the snow spout grass. Hey, what's that over there? I think it's Maria. Let's see here. Let me check where we're at on time here. Oh, we got 7 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I think we have time to get through this part of it. Hello, can you hear me? Anyone in there? Hello? Is she breathing or not? Leave me. Can't actually be that cold, can you? Well, she's not moving. I thought it was a perfectly fair question to ask. Yes, the mayor will pay us a handsome I mean, she's alive. How wonderful. About all. That wasn't exactly sincere and heartfelt, Lemia. Look at her hand. She's holding this snowspout grass. It's definitely Maria. What are you people? Where in the world am I, and why am I holding this grass? Come on, Maria, let's go back to Zulin right away. If your baby doesn't get some of that grass very soon, well, you know what will happen. My baby? What are you psychotic people talking about? I don't know what this grass is for, and I certainly don't know that I have a child. And that I know that I'll eventually remember who I am. Any idea on how to restore somebody's obviously missing long-term memory gene? No, Ron Far, but I bet there are a lot of girls who'd like to forget about you. Leave me any ideas? Actually, I have a question. Will the mayor still give us a reward if she doesn't recognize him? I don't care about the reward. Let's just take that grass back to the village. That's actually what I was going to say, Hero. Let's go, you guys. The mayor will know if this is his Maria or not. There's no point of standing here freezing. You have stopped the blizzard and saved the village. You're all heroes. And thanks to the snow sprout grass, my daughter's fever is broken. She's much better. Unfortunately, my daughter still hasn't remembered anything but her name. She must have gone into shock when she saw the monster, and her mind hasn't yet recovered. I'm sure her memory will be restored in time. I told you that you're wrong, old man.
I'm a woman of noble birth. I'm not the daughter of a dumb old mayor of this dumb old village. In fact, I'll be taken from this wretched place by a handsome prince on a white dragon. Let me tell you, the sooner he shows up, the better. I need to get out of here. Maria seems dazed and confused from her experience, but what's matters is that she's alive. My grandmother and I thank you for saving our village. Mr. Mayor, I am Lumia Asa, the junior premier of the Magic Guild of Vane. I'd like to present you with this modest bill for the monster extermination services. Lumia, you can't charge these people for killing the monster. Phooey, I'll take it over bag of silver over your precious little conscience any day. You're absolutely certain this is my home. None of this is familiar to me. You claim that old man over there is my father and that baby is my daughter. Stop playing around with my emotions. Tell me the truth. Who am I? Where am I from? This is ridiculous. We're wasting our time, face it. Her memories are gone forever. Hold on. Wait for me. I'm going to travel with you. You're what? I can't keep my dear prince to find me and carry me away on his white dragon. I'm going to find him first, and so I'm going with you. Unless, of course, you don't want to roam the land with a beautiful young woman at your side. Maria, I think you need to slow down and think this through. I've already just thought about it and decided if you won't take me, I will go alone. There, little one. Do you want to play a game with your grandpa? Let's play peekaboo. Well, I was never very good at peekaboo. Do you know why the baby is crying, Maria? She knows her mother is leaving and she doesn't want her to go. Go to your child, Maria. Go to her and take her in your arms. Come on, Maria. I'm begging you to stay. All right, jeez. Smiling face, this adorable voice. Do you remember, Maria? No, I don't remember. I don't believe this child is mine, but I wouldn't mind taking care of this little one until you find her real mother. When this baby girl smiles at me, it melts my heart. This is a very good thing. The more Maria's around her child, the better chance of her memory returning. I hope you're right, hero. Now let's get out of here before Maria changes her mind again. Let's go. Alright. Now that that situation has been resolved, let's hit the next ad break. We'll be right back. Alright. Let's move along. I don't think I would have a body this tone if I gave birth to a baby, do you? I'm getting this strange feeling about this house. It's starting to feel like home, and I enjoy staying here. I know exactly how you feel. I had this strange feeling when coming back to Hero and his friends. It was a tremendous relief when my daughter came back, but my son-in-law is still missing. I won't be happy until my entire family is reunited. You don't seem that sad to me. I bet you didn't like him at all. Thank you for getting rid of the monster. Now my girlfriend is well again. When I grow up, I want to just be like you. Well, either you or Mike, I haven't really decided yet. I'm going to protect this village from the monsters and blizzards and everything else. Looking for the mayor? He's upstairs with his grandchild. He's been in much better spirits since you saved his daughter. This village has really warmed up since you defeated that monster. But yet my injuries are almost completely healed. I feel stupendous. Congratulations on your trap. I only wish I could have watched you kill that damnable creature. I was told the monster tried to kill you in an avalanche. How were you able to survive? Lucia helped us out in that little mess in the nick of time. I get a strange feeling when you speak like what I did, Ruby. And see, Lucia is starting to warm up to everybody a little bit. Weather's still unseasonably cold, but at least it's warm enough for me to plow my fields. Thank you for saving us from the unpleasant demise. You killed the monster. Well, thank you very much for saving the village from certain doom. You didn't save us, of course. You saved every living thing in these mountains. The birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees. All of them will live because of your heroism. Thank you for killing that beast. Now I can invest my time and effort into the fish cream biz. Oh, you didn't have to scalp that monster after you killed it, did you? But there's a lot of people that would pay good money for a souvenir of that evil critter. Oh, I'm sorry. We were more concerned about saving your little ice hole. Now that you've come back unharmed, I wonder if I can stop guarding the trail. Then again, maybe I should stay here until we're sure there aren't any more monsters up there. Everyone told me you're the guys who did it. I wanted to ask you myself. You're the ones who stopped the blizzard, aren't you? Yes? Okay, I have another question. Are you guys the pixies who start the springtime around the world? You say such sweet things, little boy. That's right. We're the pixies of spring. We used to have a lot of fun in the snow, but now I'm tired of it. Everybody says the snow was really bad. Why do they think that? They're probably jealous because I build the better snowmen than anyone in the village. Sure, kid. Well, you kids killed the monster. I guess you're not quite as stupid as I thought you were. You know what? It's starting to actually get a little warm around here. What are you talking about? It's no freaking freezing. Trust me, this isn't cold. Cold is when you hawk a loogie and it freezes before it hits the ground. I never want to live in a place where people are fascinated by frozen spit. Thank you for saying Maria. No one else was brave enough to do it. I just wish you remembered who she was. She calls us a bunch of brats and won't play with us. I like Maria more when she didn't call me names. This is sickly sweet. I'm the first, hell. I'm the only, great to be you, sucks to be you. There was so much snow left on the trail, but I barely made it here. And the point is I made it. Since I'm the only merchant here, I can harvest all the healing sprout I can carry. I'm going to have a monopoly on this stuff. I'm going to be very, very rich. Look at the sky. Just look at it. Snowfall stopped, which means the monster is dead. Not a moment too soon. If I had to sweep any more snow, my back would have given out on me. I would strongly suggest that you not volunteer for snow sweeping duty, by the way. Thank you very much. When you killed the creature, you ended the snowstorm. My wife feels so much better since it warmed up, and I can't believe how close I came to losing her. Now that the blizzard stopped, I finally start feeling better. I can breathe through my nose. My poor husband can finally get some rest. You've been taking care of me since I took ill. What did I do to deserve such a wonderful man other than giving him loving on our first date? Oh, dude. So warm around here that I'm starting to sweat. Do you have some shorts I can borrow, Lucia? Hey, look at the sky. Do you see the blue star? Well, you know what? My dad is up there. He's watching me all the time, so I have to be a good boy, or he'll spank me when he comes back. I don't know if he can hear me up the way, but I greet him every day just in case. I can say, good morning, Dad. And when I go to sleep, I tell him good night. Oh, I had a lot of fun in the snow, but I knew it was going to stop sometime. There's so much snow this year, I have to help sweep it all away. I knew it would happen. If I knew that was going to happen, I wouldn't have wished for so much snow in the first place. So much for killing that monster. I only wish you'd come to our village sooner. If you had, my best friend would not have lost his life, and his son would still have a father. I decided to raise the child as my own. It won't be easy, but I'll never lose hope. Besides, I know my friend Shining Soul will be watching me from the blue star. You're able to defeat that monster in the mountains? I'm astonished. This is wonderful. Zulin is once again a shining village, thanks to you. Okay. Now we can finally move on here. If you can pass through, you make it all the way to Marabaya. Aren't you happy that you have all your friends with you? Must be really lonely to travel all by yourself. Yes, nothing is better than being in the company of my friends. Lucia. Okay. Time to head to Marabaya. Which, if you remember, was the major city that was held by Mel during Silver Star. It is one of the few cities that actually transferred over from Silver Star as a place that still exists even after 1,000 years, which is interesting in a lot of ways. Well, this is Marabaya, the city that is governed by Master Lun, Sensei of the Blue Dragon Fist. Lun has constructed a dojo here, and many people have signed up to learn the way of the fist. Welcome to the board of Marabaya. We're proud to have Master Lun as our governor and protector. He chose the perfect time to visit Marabaya because Master Lun is currently at his dojo. We might as well take down that wanted poster. Now that Master Lun is back, no criminals would dare enter the city. Phew, now that I'm finished doing those dishes from lunch, it's time to make dinner. It's a lot of work to make enough food for all the students in Master Lun's dojo. I don't mind preparing the meals, there's just one chore I despise. And what's that? Doing laundry. I guarantee you don't enjoy hand washing the sweaty loin coloss of 30 men. Yeah, I barely like doing my own clothes. Thank you very much. Athena's guard is offering 1,000 so for any information leading to the arrest and execution of Lucia the Destroyer or any of her traveling companions. 1,000 silver just for talking about myself? That's the easiest money I'll ever make. It'll be hard to spend it after you've been executed, Lumia. Oh, phooey, I'll just collect the reward and run away. They haven't caught us yet, right? That settles it. Lumia is officially the blondiest blonde of all time. Athena's guard will pay 10,000 silver to anyone who captures Lucia the Destroyer, dead or alive. 10,000 silver? You know how much goodies I can buy with that kind of money? Lumia, please don't tell me you would sell all of us out for merely 10,000 silver. Well, if you guys gave me 10,000 silver, I wouldn't have to consider turning you in. I hope that reward doesn't get any higher. Lumia's gonna have a nervous breakdown. Especially if your first time in Marabaya, I can tell because you're looking at everything. There's plenty to look at because Marabaya is the biggest city in the world. There's nothing that can be found in the city if you know where to look. I always sing to myself, Marabaya is the place to be, Marabaya is the place for me. Okay. Platinum fan. Mastered sword. Platinum fan. Let's see. I can equip the water staff for now. People are flocking to Marabaya from all over the continent to enroll in Master Lun's dojo. Our ports, inns, and taverns are bustling more people than I've ever seen. Maybe I should start a business of my own. How about a Master Lun souvenir shop? Master Lun has taken an active role as one of the 4 heroes of Althena's Chosen. There are those in Marabaya who feel that Master Lun doesn't do enough to be considered a hero. That's because his presence in Marabaya we live in peace, and for that he is a hero for me. You guys know where to find the underground sewer? Let me see something here real quick. I think the volume's too high again. I'm going to try to drop it down a little bit. Let me know if it seems a little too low or something. My boss said to check them out, but I wasn't supposed to tell you that. But you don't know sheesh, thanks for wasting my time. As you can see, the biggest change to the city from Silver Star is that Black Rose Street is either blocked off or no longer exists. More likely it doesn't exist, but... yeah, I'm more concerned about the game music over the mic, because I've noticed when I've edited a few clips that the volume seems to overtake me in some situations, but a lot of time it doesn't. It's hard to do without modifying situation by situation, which has really been a really bit of a struggle for me to figure out. Yeah, and it varies so much from game to game. Like, the capture card seems like it's louder than 14. 14 is sometimes too quiet for its own good. And then when I try doing, like, a watching of, like, a YouTube video or something like that, the volume is ridiculously high over myself. So it's like, well, what's the right balance? I don't really know. It helps when I have people watching, so at least I can ask, but not always the case currently, so. Let's see. Looks like she can use that. That I don't, it's mostly because I don't want to raise my mic volume too much because I don't want to raise my mic volume too much because I already come pretty close to peaking a lot of time when I'm talking because I'm already pretty loud by default. Fortunately, I can at least find it again, yes. There we go. Yeah, I've debated what to do with the sound quality. Part of the problem is I don't play with like headphones or anything like that, so I'm always concerned about the speaker feedback and things like that. Looking into options to deal with that, but I haven't quite found that spot yet. I just hate regular gaming headphones because they usually get so hot on my ears when I try to wear them. Welcome to Ramus's store. Take your time and let me know if you need any help. Oh, Lumia, are you here to visit with Ramus? Working night and day to turn this shop around. He said he won't rest until you're satisfied about the amount of money he's making. Huh? Why would I care about how much money he's making? Lumia, you still don't realize how Ramus feels? Surely you can't be that incensed. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. I hope I don't get into trouble. I know you're tired of hearing me apologize, Junior, but I'm saying, let me say again how sorry I am. Because of my stupidity, you have to work so hard. Hey, hello, Grandpa. This is Ramus's grandfather. He was a drinking, gambling playboy when he was younger. Kind of like Ron Farr. Anyway, the shop is almost bankrupt. Hello, my lovely little girl. Did you bring me some of that fine wine from Vane? You're looking for Junior. He's standing right over there. He calls Ramus Junior because every shop name has owner of the shop has had the name Ramus. Weird, huh? I think Junior is really like Ramus the 16th or 17th or something. Every time you visit, Miss Lumia, you're more beautiful than before. Oh, Grandpa, you don't have to say the obvious, but I thank you anyway. Lumina, you are the epitome of self-confidence. Lumia is the most beautiful in person, of course, but this bromette makes for a fine substitute. Ah, you better give me that right now, Grandpa. Leave me up, bromate 3. No, please take it. Don't take it away. Where'd you get this, you dirty old man? Don't lie, I'll turn you into a pig. Not that you aren't already one. I was cleaning up the store and found underneath Junior's money safe. I've been searching the store for more ever since, but I haven't found any yet. Oh boy. Midnight appraisal. Alright. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there's actually another one hidden somewhere. Here, hey, Hero, what's that? Bromette 2, it's a picture of Lamina. Funny thing is, the vast majority of these things aren't, These bromettes are mostly found towards the end of the game, but these are like the few that are found during it. For some reason, Lamina gets 2, like, right at the beginning for some reason. She's the only one who gets that many for some reason. I guess the game creators really liked her for some reason. When I was heading to the store last night, I heard the sound of a crying child behind the wall. I'm so scared that I can't even go to the bathroom by myself at night. My family has worked in Ramus's stores for generations. The store is rich with tradition and history, and it's rumored that a Dragon Master once shopped here. Ramus has been working very hard, and he's always trying a new scheme to attract business. But nothing has been working, and it won't be long before he's forced to close the doors. Welcome to Ramus's store. I'm Ramus, the owner. Please favor us with your business. Hello, Ramus. How's your little business going? Are you seeing any profits yet? Not at all, Lamina. Marabaya is trapped in a recession, and the future looks bleak. Sometimes I feel like I'm delaying the inevitable. Maybe it's time to declare bankruptcy. Are you serious, Ramus? Well, I always knew the student would surpass the teacher. I just didn't know it would happen so soon. Lamina's teacher? Not my magic teacher, silly. Ramus's family has never been able to use magic. They've always had a keen sense for making money. It's because of this chunky monkey's teaching that you're such a money grubber? Yeah, as you can see, he looks almost identical to Ramus from Silver Star, so... His descendant and all that jazz. Apparently they've been running the store for 1,000 years. That's pretty impressive for a business. St. Ramus's store was the most popular shop in the world, but that was a long ago. There used to be a Ramus outlet in every city, but they're all out of business now. The store in Marabia is the only one left, and it probably won't be much longer. What are you doing here? I don't want whatever you're selling. Oh, you're not a salesman? Well, why did you knock first? I mean, really? Every time I run around, there's someone at my door asking for contributions to the Chosen. Trying to sell me some useless piece of junk that's supposed to improve my quality of life. You know, the bigger this town gets, the more nutcases crawl out of the woodworks. Okay. Sorry, I got sidetracked again. When I was a wee lad, Marabia was a place where goods from all over the world were traded. The streets were lined with rows of giant shops and lavish homes. Everybody in Mabaria prospered. Ramus's was the most prosperous of all. That was a long time ago, I'm afraid. When I was a child, Ramus's store was much larger than it is now. Back then, the owner was a guy named Grant. He had a horrible reputation, no business sense. His son, Ramus VI, is trying to salvage the family business, but it won't be easy. I'm pulling for him. Cower before me, dung eaters. I am the Red Priestess Mari, and the most powerful mage in the land. We play the 4 heroes, and the fattest kid always has to be the Black Wizard Borrigan. I hate it when I'm playing Borrigan. I know I'm fat, but I'm not that fat. I am White Knight Leo. Halt to the name of the goddess Rasha. Flail your rank bottom. Hi, yeah, I am Lun, the master of the Blue Dragon Fist. Don't make me hurt you. Have here, Herb. The H word. Of all the people in the city, you think somebody would know about the sewers. I'm getting tired of bugging everybody I see and getting the same lame answer. I don't want to ask anyone else, but Null will get mad at me if I don't keep trying. My dad is a salesman who goes all over the world and brings me lots of presents. You got to Dalton. I bet you've never gone that far away, have you? With all those mean bandits at Taubin's Peak, my dad can't come home and bring me presents. Marabia has flourished since the days it was founded by Hellmel, but recently it was dangerous here. I was afraid to walk down the street. Master Lun and his followers made Maribia safe again, and I love him for what he's done. Until now, Maribia's most famous leader was Master Mel, one of the 4 heroes. I think Master Lun is a better leader than Mel ever was. He made Maribia safe again. Before Lun showed up, I tell you, the city was going to pot. Said, thought the distance between Silver Star and Eternal Moon was 1,000 years. I'm trying to see if I remember correctly. Okay, so that's where the confusion comes in. Okay, I just checked. So there's a bit of a translation issue involved with it, actually. In the original Japanese version, it was given about a number about 500 or 600 years from Silver Star story. But the original translation, the translation they did in English made it 1,000 years. So I think that probably explains why there's a few pieces of dialogue here which sound like, they make it sound like Silver Star took place earlier on than it actually did. Or later than it actually did, but I don't know. That's always weird stuff with that kind of thing. Especially for games this old. Hello there, can I be of assistance today? Oh, just the shop. Stack up on my herbs. I'm not quite ready to start dumping money into healing nuts yet, but... Have you heard the tale of Master Mel, the very first leader of Maribia, met his wife? At the time, he was known as Hell Mel, a notorious sea pirate. He fell in love with the daughter of a Mabarian admiral who loved him just as strongly. They knew theirs was a forbidden love, but neither of them cared. Mel would sneak into her home at night with only the light of the blue star to guide him. Marabians believe that the blue star has a magical power, the power to bring lovers together. We derive that belief from the story of Help from Master Mel. Come and have a seat at the Crossroads Travers. This is your first visit to Maribia. Whether you're a long-time local or first-time tourist, Crossroads will make you feel right home. We've assembled an array of food and drinks and all over the world. You'd be happy to know we also have a kids menu. Have fun, little ones. Crossroad Taverns has more types of liquor than any other pubs in Maribia combined. You guys will much be interested in our selection of milks and juices. I've heard talk of bandits of Tabin's Peak has blocked the road to Bane. In fact, they said they even steal kids to stray near their base. How twisted is that? I draw comfort from the fact those heartless thieves are about to be crushed. Master Lun has returned from Penagulia. I'm sure he's going to punish them for their crimes. I ain't working, I'm drinking, ain't have a job in years, and come here and have a drink with me. I see you've decided on a bottle of red dragon flame to destroy your liver. Good choice. You take a swig, Ruby. They say anyone who drinks it will turn into a red dragon. Wouldn't you love to be a grown-up like the rest of us? Are you serious, Ronfar? I rarely drink, hero, but this is a special case. Bottoms up. Glub, glub, glub. When do I turn into a red dragon? You know, my eyebrows were starting to grow back after the last time you did that to me. That's what you get for lying, man. You guys want to know the truth? It's called Red Dragon Flame because it's so strong that you'll breathe fire after you drink it. The entire city is talking about the bandits of Tabin's Peak. Where did they come from? Why have they chosen Tabin's Peak as their base of operations? Who's the masked man that seems to be in charge of them? The masked man? Tell me everything you know about him. Everything I heard was told to me by the merchant at the table right over there. Why don't you ask him? I'm searching for a beautiful princess who rides a red dragon. I know that I'm a handsome prince whose destiny is to marry her and rule a nation with her. I don't remember anything else, but I digress. I must find my princess bride. Ha! Come to me, White Dragon. Our search begins now. Is this the part where the White Dragon shows up? Apparently the White Dragon is as confused as I am, but I know he'll find me soon. Then I'll find my princess and start my new life with her. Other White Dragon Prince, I hope you're not as much of a jerk as the last one we met. Gee, I wonder who that guy is. stories of the present are the myths and legends of the future, but what about the stories of the past? Are they based on truth or are they fairy tales? Heroes who saved the world, goddesses whose beauty was blinding, ferocious dragons. Are these stories mere fiction or fantasy? The dreams of a sleeping storyteller? The stories are true when I when I hear about the goddess Athena or the Dragon Master. I know they're real because I can feel it in my heart. Indeed, I admire a man with the courage to have faith in what he feels but cannot see. Take a look at this item and you'll see how it makes you feel. I think you'll feel wonderful. Jessica's bromance. What's this? It's a picture of Jessica de Arc, the mother of Marabia. She's a heroine of many legendary tales. I want you to have it as a gift from one believer to the other. Would you like to hear one of my songs about Jessica? I've written many of them over the years. Of all the heroic tales I've heard, Jessica's adventures are some of the most exciting. Okay, so yep, we have a bromance of all... The game has like 3 bromances from all 3 of the female characters from the first game. Which are really just those same characters, just drawn in Lunar 2's style by comparison to the first game. Cuthbert at the counter says he's a minstrel. He wanders the world taking in myths and legends he hears on his travels and turns them into beautiful songs. Why don't you ask him to sing one for you? His voice isn't very good, and neither are his lyrics, honestly, but he plays a mean lute. Okay. The youngsters... Did you know that Marabia was named after the great and powerful Master Mel? Mel was one of the 4 heroes that took place in the battle with the fate of the world at stake. In his later years, Mel retired from an adventuring life and became the governor of Marabia, which we know from the first game. Greetings, fellow travelers. I am a wealthy merchant, as you can tell from my expensive attire. I've come back to Marabia to stock up on exotic items, which I'll sell in distant lands for a tidy profit. I usually buy more seafood than anything else. It's perfectly popular and the most profitable, especially on brisk business to the Katrina's shark fins. I'm told they make a very tasty soup, or so I'm told. Ugh, having taken a heck of a time with this dialogue for some reason. Ah, welcome. You stand before Master Lun's world-famous dojo. You're in luck. Lun is usually very busy, but he's in the dojo today training new students. If you want to speak to him before he leaves for Panigulia, you better hurry. Master Lun's dojo welcomes all, even those who believe that their fighting techniques are superior. If you truly desire to fight Master Lun, you better make sure your will is up to date.
Come on, show me your strength. Remember the vow you took when you begged me to take you in.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
You gave your miserable lives to me. I must make something of you, but you must concentrate. Your fist is an extension of yourself. Channel the power! If you think you stand a chance against any opponent with that clumsy display, you'll be dead in a moment. You must try harder. Oh, I did not realize that we had visitors. I apologize for this pathetic lack of skill you had to endure watching.
Yes, well, my name is Jean. We have come to you because you are known to be the martial arts expert. Master Lun, we desperately need your help.
Well, perhaps you are expecting too much of me. I am merely a servant of the martial arts. But enough talking here. It is quite noisy in the great dojo. Please, come this way.
Lun has a very different voice this time because he kind of had a very cliche-sounding Asian accent. Like, I remember him sounding very... It was basically like if I were to try to do an accent of somebody from Japan or China. It was not very good. This sounds a little bit more neutral in tone. Master Lun is a born warrior. He shows no mercy upon those who would break the law. But I'm surprised he hasn't done anything about the bandits rampaging near Tabin's Peak. He must be contemplating the best way to bring them to justice, and I hope I'm asked to help him. The name of the city was taken from a great warrior named Master Mel. Lun has even been called the reincarnation of Master Mel, and I understand the comparison. Both are virtuous, kind, strong men, and both of them are charismatic leaders. Wish Master Mel was still alive. He and Lun would probably have one hell of a sparring match, I bet. Hey, what's up? You know this city has always been governed by great heroes. First guy in charge was Hell Mel. He founded Marabia and even named after himself. Cool, huh? Every ruler in Marabia has lived in this mansion, but when Lun took over charge of the city, he turned the mansion into a dojo. I guess he didn't care about luxurious living quarters, huh? Yeah, I would have added some rooms onto the mansion. One's pant can never be too fancy. Master Lun is in his private chambers at the moment. Do you need to speak with him? Now then, Jean, you said that you and your friends needed my help, but you haven't said why. Master Lun, have you heard of a martial arts called the Shadow Dragon Fist? I'm afraid I've never heard of it, Jean. I've heard every martial arts. Are you sure that? Yes, Lun, it is real. It is a martial art of pain, darkness, and death. It's the art of the assassin. An assassin art. How horrible. The man who teaches this art is a coward who hides behind a mask. His name is unknown. He kidnaps helpless children, breaks their fragile minds, and he teaches them to kill. His victims become mindless soldiers, willing to do anything for their masked master, and willing to kill in the name of the Shadow Dragon cult. How sickening. How horrible. How do you know so much about this cult, Jean? Did they kidnap someone close to you? Not quite, Master Lun. They kidnapped me. What? Oh, Jean. It can't be true, Jean. You're just making all this up to get Lun to help us, aren't you? No, Ruby, it's true. It's all true. I still have nightmares. And I still remember what happened the day I escaped. You were a liar. You lied since the beginning. The Shadowfish isn't an art of strength. It's an art of death smeared in the blood of the innocents. Have you forgotten my teachings, Jean? Strength means nothing unless it is wielded. The Shadow Dragon Fist is not an art of death. It is the art of ultimate strength. Shut up. Your words are lies and your heart is black. I will do your bidding no longer. Why do you run from us, Jean? Wherever you go, you will take our teachings with you. Your soul thirsts for blood and your body aches to quench it. Come to me, Jean. Come to me and accept your destiny within the cult of the Shadow Dragon. Ugh. You know, I've seen this scene throughout the years, but I never remember seeing the blood dripping from the side of her face in the portrait. Am I imagining this, or did I just never notice it because of the intense pixelation from the original game? Are you angry, Jean? Are you angry enough to strike at me? Stand up and use what I have taught you. Allow the anger to infiltrate your soul. I won't fight you. I won't use the Shadow Dragon Fist. You do not control me anymore. Not true, Jean. I control your life and I summon your death. I was found near death at the bottom of the cliff by a traveling caravan. They brought me back from the brink of death and took me in as one of their own. Since that day, I've been trying to forget my past, to block it completely out of my mind. But I know I can't live like that anymore. I need to confront it no matter how much it hurts. I have to find that masked man and make sure he doesn't do to any other children what he did to me. Dean. Jean, thank you for bringing this Shadow Dragon cult to my attention. I cannot forgive anyone who would train helpless children in the ways of such evil. Your story reminds me of some rumors which have been recently brought to my attention. A group of bandits have been seen robbing travelers in the vicinity of Tabin's Peak. Your description of the shadow cult matches the description of the bandits. I thought it was just a band of petty bandits, but it seems like I was wrong. Jean, I would ask a favor. Go to Tabin's Peak and search for a link between these bandits and the Shadow Dragon cult. Once you have located their hideout, I will lead an attack upon it. Know this, I will bring them to justice one way or the other. I never thought you would do so much for us. I will do all that you've requested of me. Thank you, Master Lund. Tabin's Peak is not far to the east of Marabia, but I would stay away from there. A group of bandits has been terrorizing that area. They take no prisoners. I just signed up for this dojo and they're going to show me how to kick butt. They said I have to do chores and stuff till I prove I'm ready for combat. I'll show them I'm even better at the Blue Dragon Fist than Lund. That'd be cool. Apparently that we're going to head to Tabin's Peak soon and attack the group of bandits. We don't know how many there are. What if we're outnumbered 2 to 1? I don't care how skilled we are. I'll choose the bigger army over the smaller one every time. Hey there, 8-Bit. Thank you for the 12 months. Thank you very much. I had to read the text. I don't think I was reading it correctly. Or I'm sounding negative. I've always been a pessimist. Attack me now. Good, good. You were able to improvise and react with great speed. Some say Lund was born to fight. Others say he was bullied as a kid and tried to help others avoid the same fate. I think he just likes to beat the snot out of people. Are you new recruits? The first lesson is to not interrupt a teacher during a training session. I don't keep my eyes on these beginners. They're liable to pull each other's eyes out. I'm told not to take it easy on you today. I hope you're prepared to receive a severe beating because I'm very prepared to give it to you. Wow! Oh, ouch. Man, that really hurts. Was it supposed to hurt? Because it did. Ah! Yeah! Kind of makes you scared hearing me scream like that, doesn't it? That's it. Watch your movements and strike when he is unprepared. Do you understand? What business do you have with me? I'm sorry, I can't speak with you until these training exercises are complete. Now, excuse me. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, you want to know why I'm standing here? The chances of anyone daring to steal a weapon from Master Lund's dojo is very slim. But I've been stationed here to guard them just in case. It's a very boring job, I assure you. Yeah, words. When I joined the dojo, I was hoping to study the Blue Dragon Fist and be just like Master Lund. I just wasn't expecting to be placed in charge of guarding this crappy storage area. Welcome to Lund's dojo. I am Lund's personal assistant and I will answer only to the master. I've earned his trust over many years and been the loser in many sparring matches between us. Are you here to enroll in our school and embrace the way of the Blue Dragon Fist? You have come at an excellent time as Master Lund is available to speak with new recruits. Alright, now off to Tabin's Peak. Now, if you remember my Silver Star playthrough, you'll remember that the name Tabin should sound familiar. And that's because Tabin, the Vile Tribe scientist that was responsible for creating the Grindery, basically is what the peak was named after. A conga line of characters on screen. But yeah, basically the Grindery, after we defeated Galleon and Silver Star, the Grindery basically just kind of stayed where it was and has remained there all the way to this very day. And because when Vane blasted it, it basically immobilized the damn thing, so that's why it's still there. It's just been overtaken by nature over time. And that's not the only tie to Silver Star we're about to find out here, so... We have to be mega careful around here. Tabin's Peak is just ahead. This is where Master Lund said the robberies were taking place. Keep your eyes peeled and your hands on your valuables. Ronfar, take your hands out of your pants. Just following orders. You're disgusting. And hilarious. Hey, why in the world is this road blocked off? Phooey, this is the path to Vane. Maybe we can find another way around Tabin's Peak. Hello, don't you look familiar? Don't worry, Ronfar's always ready for you there. Hey! Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle-in-law. That's a spitting image of you, Ruby, except it's white. Hey, I thought you were supposed to be one of a kind. I thought I was. Hey, you over there. Wait up. Are you deaf or something? I said wait. This was also voiced in the original version. They didn't voice it anymore.
Where'd that little rat go? I know he's in here somewhere. Hello? Ollie oxen free!
Shut up! You'll wake the babies upstairs!
Hey! Who do you think you are? Put me down this instant or else I'll...
Or you'll what? Yeah, that's what I thought. My name is Null. What are you doing on my turf? I don't look too kindly on trespassers, so you better have a good story.
Try to grab you like that again and I'll chew your fingers off. Those are pretty big words for such a little cat. It can't be, but it has to be. Oh great, now you're... Not only are you rude, but you're crazy. Stop mumbling to yourself. Stop staring at me. Don't you know it's impolite to ogle a beautiful lady? No, you don't. Never mind, I'm not going to take any gruff of a big pink cat with a big mouth. Listen here, Tabin Peak is our property and you're trespassing. I don't have time to escort you out of here, so make sure you make it out of here on your own. And don't let me ever find you around here again, or I'll take more drastic action. Goodbye. That boy is nothing but a rude, crude pain in the butt. Gene, was he a member of the Shadow Dragon called? I don't think so. I don't recall ever seeing his face. His aura was not one of evil, but it was unusual. Perhaps he is... Oh, sure. Gang up on me and tell me what a nice guy he is. You wouldn't feel the same if he was yanking on your wings. Let's see where he's going, hero. Okay. This introduction is very funny in a way. Because in the original game... Like, if you're familiar with Silver Star story, you can already guess the connection between the white cat we just saw and Null. And originally, in the original version of the game, Null had a different voice. But in this game, because both Silver Star and Eternal Blue were remastered, they gave Null the same voice in both games. So any attempt to hide the fact that that's the same character from the first game is pretty much non-existent here. But it is funny because since I played Eternal Blue first instead of Silver Star, this was actually kind of something that I actually was surprised by. Initially, the first time I played through, because I didn't know how Silver Star played out. But now it's very funny in hindsight. Okay. If you remember Null from Silver Star story, he was the white dragon, the new white dragon in that game, so you can kind of guess that's why he's still around. Okay. Gotta make our climb to the top here.
Wanna dance?
Yeah, take a nap.
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
Ah.
Ice Storm!
All right, time to... well, I didn't think it was going to follow me that far.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
Ice Storm! Huh?
Yep, absolutely. This game's battle theme is still probably among one of my favorites ever, probably. I have a hard time making a best of list for that kind of thing, but if I did have one.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
And now everything dies. Let's see here. Out of the way, I want the box. Yeah.
Wanna dance?
It's funny as I'm playing through this because compared to Silver Star Story, where I didn't remember much of anything about it, I played through Eternal Blue enough times where
Lady
I'm
Luck, be kind.
recognizing the number of changes they've made from the original game is actually a lot more than I thought there was going to be.
We must hold together.
Now, whether that's a good or bad thing kind of depends on what you thought of the original versions of it, I guess. The biggest problem when you translate a game like this from that long ago. Okay. Using these herbs. Yeah, I'm starting to get to the point where I need a lot more of them than I did before. And I got a free one. Figures. All that effort for something I didn't even need. Ah, no. I'm trying to put them all to sleep. Jeez, that one moves way
Wanna
too
dance?
fast. It's gonna ruin my sword
Dodge
attack.
this! Lady Luck, be kind.
Ice Storm!
Oh, jeez. Don't want MP for me.
Huh?
so stinking fast.
I'll take care of this.
Okay, let's see here. Let me see something here. Just checking the time. We're approaching the next break, but I think we can get through at least another fight here or two before that.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
Oh man.
Lady Luck be kind.
Always feels like that's such a waste when I can't hit two targets with that because they move too soon.
Ice storm! Power!
See those children? The Shadow Cult must be very close. I warned you not to come here anymore, and now we'll really have to hurt you. What are you talking about, Pips? We've come to save your ungrateful butt. Ha, you can't fool us. Defense Squad, take your positions. Now. Hey, ouch, ouch, what are you doing, you little jerks? Stop throwing those pine cones right now. You're going to put somebody's eye out. Kid, I'm going to spank you so hard your grandkids are going to feel it. Defense Squad, concentrate your attacks on the dumb-looking guy. Hooray! Defense Squad, retreat! That really hurt, but I still have the sensation most of my most important extremities. Those children didn't look like members of the cult, but why else would they attack us? Alright, we're going to go ahead and proceed to our last, should be the last break here, so I'm going to go ahead and send us to break. We'll be right back. Alright, let's see what we can get done in an hour here, so. Alright, alright. Oh wait, there's something over there. Legendary lid might come in handy. Legendary lid. I'm guessing that's probably okay. Yeah, it's a shield that increases the stats on everything. Ronfar probably will get the most use out of it in general, so give it to him for now. And if he gets something better later, I can just give it to somebody else.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
Well, that's unfortunate.
Lady Luck, be kind.
Good.
Ice Storm! Power!
Lady Luck, be kind.
I'll take care of this.
Really want to waste any more MP on that thing. Oh, there's another there. Thunderstaff. Probably guessing with all the machine type monsters in here that's somewhat effective anyway.
Wanna dance?
Well, that was a bit of a waste, wasn't it? All because they keep speeding forward.
Lady Luck, be kind.
And she wasn't kind at all.
Mega Magic Flame! Huh?
Okay, we're gonna do something about health there. Get out of my way.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
Mega Magic Flame! We must hold together.
Steel helm. Well, I'll take it. Rare for equipment to drop, but occasionally I have seen it happen. Hey, it's him again. Come here, you little punk. I'm gonna introduce your butts to my belt. Oh, crap. Pepper bomb away!
Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!
I don't know who these kids are. I know they're in a seriously need of a spankings. Pull them down wrong, fall, smack their bottoms with my wings. Achoo! Luck ring.
Wanna dance?
Lady Luck, be kind.
Wow. Felt like I couldn't move. I don't know what that was about, but...
I'll take care of this. Power. I'll take care of this. Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
I'll take care of this. Power.
It's kind of speeding everything up now because since I don't have any more spells to use, I'm just hitting the attack button at this point. And hoping for the best. Fortunately, I don't think there's really anything much left anyway, but... Okay, yep. I warned you to leave this place. Now you're going to be very sorry that you didn't listen. Never listen to the leader of the Shadow Dragon cult. We're here to save these 4 kids from your evil influence. You think I'm the what? You're the ones from the cult, and I'm... Not only are you evil, but you're also amazingly stupid. Wait a minute, this isn't making any sense. Master Lund told us that you were... I'm tired of hearing your lies. Defense Squad, now! This dead is crushing the life out of my beautiful hair. I'm a little more worried about the way it's bending my wing. Ow! Whatever you're planning to do with us, pal, you better think again. You should have given my warning some thought before you decide to follow me here. I don't need to hurry. The Dragon Kids will keep you here till I decide what to do. Lock them up. Let me out of here at once. This is no way to treat the junior premier of the Magic Guild. Those kids call their leader Null. I call him Knob. Why didn't he just say we were from the cult? He's the cult leader. I don't get it. There's something I noticed these little munchkins were so effectively humiliating us. Jean said the leader of the cult wore a mask, but Null was bare-faced. Interesting, no? Very interesting. Well, Jean, what do you think of the masked man ditched his gimmick? I honestly don't know if it's the masked man or not. My hunch is that it isn't. The slaves of the cult had broken spirits and darkened hearts.
But the children who caught us might as be the happiest kids I've ever seen. I'm not sure what's going on, but it was not what Master Lun told us. No, it's not. You know, I'm not usually the one to mind a good spanking. When it's a bunch of bratty bunch of booger heads swatting at my bottom, I kind of get pissed. Who train these kids to fight if they're not members of the cult? It is truly Null. I can sense the power within him. What is he doing here? Why is he with these children? I don't have time to try to make sense of it. I must find the goddess Althena. If the masked leader of the cult was here, he would have ordered these kids to kill us. But they haven't used any sort of martial arts or deadly force. These kids are a little bratty, but they are not mega naughty, and they're good fighters. I bet they could become leaders of the Magic Guild when they grow up. All I know is what they're going to do with us now that they've got us. All I want to know is how I'm going to live with myself after getting my butt handed to me by a mob of peewees. I don't think they're going to harm us, Ruby. These children aren't members of the cult. The children of the cult were always covered in bruises, and they never smiled. But these children are so alive. Even when they were attacking us, you could see them smiling. That means Master Lun lied to us, but why? I don't know if he lied, Lamina. Maybe his advisors gave him the wrong information. We could come up with theories all night, buckaroos, but how about we get some sleepy beepies and see what happens in the morning? Sleepy beepies? What kind of phrase is that? Was that even relevant at the time this game came out? Ron Farr's word choice is a little goofy, but he's right. We could all use the rest. Good night, everyone, and may your dreams be all filled with fish. Time you woke up. I was about to dump a bucket of cold water on you. All your other friends have been awake for hours. Now come on, help us work. There's plenty to do. Please don't bug me. I'm watching the old man to make sure he doesn't put anything in the food. Just look at his face. You can tell what a weirdo he is. Yeah, waha! There we go. Wow, you're good, Ron Farr. I didn't think you had any talent for anything besides gambling. Well, let's just say I've had to prepare breakfast in bed for a few overnight guests. Actually, this reminds me of the times that Leo and Mario would come over to my house. I'd make a huge meal and we'd stay up all night eating, talking, and laughing. You see the barricade at the bottom of Tavern's Peak? We built it all by ourselves. Isn't it cool? In fact, we built everything in this fort, including the seesaw and the slide. Can I ask you a question, okay? What kind of present would a boy be happy to get? Sometimes Nell has this really sad look on his face, almost like he's lonely. I'm going to give him a present and cheer him up. Do you think he would like a bouquet of flowers? I was going to like any present you give him just because it shows how much you care about him. They've come to kidnap us? Think again. We won't be taken alive. If you try to capture me or my little friends, we'll push you real hard and you'll fall on your butt. There aren't any grown-ups here. It's just a bunch of little kids and a few big kids. We get along, but we all get along, but we don't act like a real family. At least I don't think we do. None of us really know what a real family is. When I was just a little kid, my mommy and daddy took me to the Midoriya Carnival. I remember eating lots of candy, and I remember laughing at all the clowns, but I remember more as watching Jean dance. She looks amazing. Look at her spin round and round. I don't understand how she can spin like that without getting sick and yakking all over herself. I'm a little tired, but that's no excuse for me not to dance my absolute best. As long as there's an audience, I'll be there to perform for them. Makes me feel alive. How do I look? Am I still in shape, or am I sagging in all the wrong places? I don't think it's a problem for you specifically, Gene. You know, Nal is famous. Even my mother and father knew who he was. Before they died, they told me to come to Talbot's Peak if anything ever happened to them. You see? They all knew Nal would find me and let me become a dragon kid. Papa? Oh, you're not Papa. Papa went to the ocean to catch fish and saw him at the market, but he never came back home. A big white bird found me and brought me here. I wish the bird would find Papa. Hey, Loafer, why aren't you doing your chores like the rest of your companions? The blonde girl's been complaining all morning, but at least she's working. I have a new chore for you. Convince her to be quiet.
Yeah, right. You might as well ask me to pull the blue star out of the sky.
Huh? What do you guys want? You go away before Nal sees you and gets mad.
I'm the junior premier of the Magic Guild, not a babysitter. This is an outrage. I hate kids. All they do is cry, whine, and poop and fight. No, you didn't miss anything like that, but, it's all because of that brat now. As soon as we save these kids, he's getting a spanking. Just a threat to spanking kids, that's about it. Don't you stupid grown-ups understand? This is the hideout of the Dragon kids. Adults aren't allowed in here. Not now, not ever. Ha ha ha. We're always thinking of new traps to keep the grown-ups away from here. Don't try anything sneakier. My friends and I will kick you right out of here. Clearly. There's this really big bird that lives atop Tabin's Peak. It's very pretty and very white. When I first came here, I was really lonely and I cry a lot. The bird would play with me and let me ride on its back. It was very soft and very comfy. You know what they say? They say that if you make a wish on the blue star, your wish will come true. I made a very, very important wish last night. I'm just waiting for it to come true. When I was a little kid, I wanted to grow up as fast as I could. I spent most of my childhood planning what I would do when I was an adult. Now that I'm bigger than Nal, it's time for me to leave here. Now that I have to go, I wish I could stop time, and I wish I could stay here forever. When I think of how much I'm going to miss Nal and the kids, I have to hold in my tears. Please grant my wish, Blue Star. Please don't let the cult catch my friends who went to Marabaya. Please protect my friends and bring them back safely. Shh, shh, shh. Quiet. The baby is sleeping for the first time in a million years. If you wake it up now, I'm going to have your hide. Wow, what a cute little baby here. I want to pinch those fast little cheeks of his all day long. Oh, da. I want to get stronger and stronger so I can protect everybody, but I'm too little. Guess it makes sense with the whole orphanage thing that's going on here. Are you friends of the cult? Leave here at once. Friends of the cult, not us. We're not part of the cult. We're trying to stop it. Now calm down and take some deep breaths, okay? You might not be at the cult, but you're grown-ups, and grown-ups can't be trusted. Now's the wisest person in the world. He knows everything. Every day he tells me a new story about our world. Sometimes he talks about his adventure, and sometimes he tells me about the goddess. Wow, what a weird-looking cat. Can I touch it? Can I? You're not allowed to touch me, and I'm not a cat. I'm a baby red dragon. Wow, it's got feathers instead of fur. Where'd you find such a weird cat? What? Hey, kid, grabbing and pulling falls in the same category as touching. That's Lucia's voice. It's coming from upstairs. Null, why are you the only one here? What are you talking about? This place is full of children. You did notice them, right? Null, you know what I'm asking you. Why are you the only one here? Gah, stop giving me grief, lady. Why did you... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're Lucia from the Blue Star? Null, why are you alone? What is Althena? Hero, we must find Althena quickly. I know, Lucia. Good timing. I was about to walk down to your cell and drag you out of bed. An important question for you here. Was this girl really Lucia, Princess of the Blue Star? Yes, she is. That's the one of the first things she told me when I found her in the Blue Spire. I didn't quite believe her at first, but now I'm convinced. How do you know where Lucia came from? I don't think she would have told you. You think too much, kid. All you need to know is that I'm a lot smarter than you are. And you're just like me when I was your age here, all attitude and ignorance. They're here? Damn it! Hero, let's talk after we find out what's happening. Come on. Where'd you guys go? We've been trying to find you. We heard kids screaming from the direction of the playground. So did we. Where's Null? He ran to the playground when we heard the screaming, and the look on his face was intense. Come on, let's go. Put them down now.
What a lively group of children you've assembled for me, Null. I look forward to giving them discipline they so obviously require, and teaching them to kill their enemies without remorse.
Shadow Dragon cult. Help us now. You're nothing but a bunch of filthy cowards. Why don't you try taking me hostage instead of a group of helpless children?
Because you are no use to me, fool. You are an adult, unable and unwilling to learn. Because these children are untrained, untainted, and easily trained in the ways of the Shadow Dragon Fist.
There won't be any more of your training. There will only be my fist smashing your face. I will spill your vile blood and end your unspeakable evil.
Jean, you're alive. This little visit has become more interesting than I had anticipated. Don't worry, Jean. I shall train these children as diligently as I trained you. It would be cruel to expect any of them to match your skill in the art of assassination.
You're a student of the Shadow Dragon Fist?
Farewell, fools.
Come back! Come back! Those bastards. How could I have been so damn careless? I should have known the barricade wouldn't work. Because of my arrogance, those kids were taken.
You're going to pursue the cult, aren't you? Please allow me to join you. I will do whatever it takes to help you save those children.
Help me, you're the ones who led the cult here. Or did you forget I heard their leader singing your praises as he took the children?
You don't understand now. I was kidnapped by the cult when I was a child. I know what awaits those children. I don't want any of them to go through what I did now. I don't want to see them lose their soul. Please, let me help you.
I want you to tell me the whole story, G. In fact, I demand to hear all of your stories. Follow me to my chambers. You have some crazy stories, but I admit I've heard crazier. I decided to give you guys a chance to prove yourselves by saving the children. But I don't have complete trust in you, and can you really blame me? So here's what I'll do. While you're saving the kids, I'll keep one of you as a hostage. Who should I choose? You, Lucia. What? Hello, kid. Say hello to Miss Lucia. She's going to be your babysitter for a little while, okay? Why don't you show Miss Lucia to the playroom?
No, why have you chosen me? What are you thinking?
Don't you have any compassion, Lucia? These poor kids just saw their friends get kidnapped. They need someone to comfort them. They need you.
Hero.
Don't worry, Lucia. We'll save those children and be right back.
Please hurry, Hero. Your world's moving closer to destruction with each passing moment.
Lucia will be fine unless you decide to run away instead of saving the kids. I've done some investigation of the cult. We think their hideout is somewhere in the sewers beneath Merberia. Long ago, you could enter the sewers from Rammus's shop or Lun's dojo. Underground sewers, quite a fitting location for a group of vermin like the cult. Let's go save the children. Indeed. Okay, yep, so Lucia has been taken from us again, so... I'm scared, Miss Lucia. What will we do if the cult comes back to take away the rest of us? Miss Lucia, I'd feel better if you gave me a hug.
A hug? Is that some sort of candy? I'm sorry, I don't have any.
Oh, this is a hug. Of course, silly. Whenever I get a hug, I feel warm and safe. It's the best feeling in the whole world. Miss Lucia, can you sing me a song? I want to hear a lullaby. Please, 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 please.
Oh, you mean that magic which makes tiny humans fall asleep? I'm sorry, children, but I don't know any lullabies.
They'll be fine. Now we gotta go deal with the situation. Sorry, my voice is running a little dry, so I'm not trying to read anything that's not important. You're gonna say my friends, aren't you? Well, use this gondola. It'll take you all the way to the bottom in no time. Okay, climb aboard and hang on. Hey, Exploder, thanks for the gift subs. They're going out to 5 people here. Going out to Hussein 89, Genetox, Cali Biscuits, Salty Bacon Donut, and Kuratak. Alright. Time to... Kind of funny seeing the hype trains just because I've been watching a few larger VTubers recently. And it's kind of amusing when we see like a level 37 height train or something like that. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, 8-bit. Have sub going out to Jiga, Blaze, Kanon. You guys are giving out a lot of my raid group. Evil Robot Rosie and Usagi Amri. Well, I do appreciate it. As I've kind of stated in other streams, any money I get for things like gift subs or bits or anything else like that, is basically just going right back into the stream currently. So I appreciate all that. Guys, remember from Silver Star Story, we spent Sewers was a dungeon in that game too, so we're back here again. One of the few returning locations from Silver Star Story, actually.
Wanna dance?
Well, apparently that's a new record. That's level 3, so...
Lady Luck, be kind.
I was watching Henya the Genius's stream, and I think I saw her have a hype train that went up to like level, what was it, 27 or 28 or something like that. But she has, you know, like a concurrent like 5,000 viewers at any time, so a little bit of different scale there, isn't it? It's always funny to watch though how crazy people go. The funny thing is, with the hype trains, I don't understand how it motivates people as much as it does, but it does. It's interesting to see when you're dealing with somebody with a very large audience.
Lady Luck, be kind.
And a magic flame!
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, it's people buying stuff in scales that I can't even really process. Like, she'll have this random person suddenly show up and buy like 50 or 100 gift subs at once. But when I counted that out, it comes out to something like $500 or something from a single person. And I'm like, who are these people that are buying this many? It's like, holy cow. I just like, wow, that's It's like, I think I bought like I've done gifted subs, like, I think I did 5 gifted subs for a streamer one time or something like that I tried to do. But that would be... I just can't imagine once you start getting to larger numbers than that. And the main reason I did it at that time was because it was some sort of, like, golden hype train where I guess there was a discount or something on the gifted subs or whatever. I've never seen it before, but it just happened to occur on this one I was watching. But, it's a scale I can't fathom.
Dodge this!
Yeah, it's like, and I mean, I know to be fair that the gifted subs, that most streamers, unless they're really big ones, usually only get like half of the proceeds from them, so it's like, what did I see? It was like $2.50 per gift sub or something like that that's given to the streamer or whatever. But it's something like that, but still, you know, you're talking about several hundred of them. That's, you know, a pretty decent chunk of money when you add all those together, but I just can't imagine.
Wanna dance?
I can see how people get caught up into it because people get really excited when it happens. After a while, I think I'd feel guilty. Kind of feel like
Lady Luck, be kind.
that just feels like so much money to have somebody just throw at you like that, but I suppose that's how a lot of people sort of get by with that kind of thing, so. Then again, for me, I'm sort of at the point where I care more about the follower number than I care about the sub number. It's nice that I can use that money to help me purchase assets or whatever, but it doesn't, I don't think in the algorithm the subs actually do much for, like, being able to be seen by people at all, so I don't know. I don't quite understand how that all works.
Lady Luck, be
This
kind.
is all pretty new to me anyway.
Mega Magic Flame!
Even with the YouTube shorts I've been posting, it's been kind of the same thing where I've just been like, okay, why did this one get 30 views and then this one got like 500 or 600 for seemingly no reason? Like, I don't see what the common denominator is on any of this. Nothing like that. I wish I could add one more day somewhere, but so far it's been so hard to keep up with when I do that. It's not so much doing the streams themselves now, it's all the work that I do after the fact. Like the conversions into YouTube and the clip conversions and the editing I've been trying to do, all that takes up so much more time that if I had to edit like 4 or 5 videos a week, I don't know how I'd get away with that after a while. Or I'd start developing such a giant backlog that I wouldn't ever get caught back up again.
Wanna dance?
Yeah, and I mean, from basically what I've been told, I'm kind of in the roughest
Lady Luck, be kind.
patch of this process where I'm sort of at that stage where nobody knows I exist, and it's hard to get people to know that I exist. You know.
Mega Magic Flame!
Like, in addition to posting stuff on the Discord, I've been posting stuff on social media and all that stuff as well, on Twitter and Blue Sky and places, just to get it out there more than anything else. I don't have huge followings there, but
Wanna
It's
dance?
always a thing. You don't always have to be good at the games. I mean, I've seen people, you know... VTubing is also a little bit different, I think, there, just because usually what VTubers are usually engaging in, like, a character or a personality you're trying to establish within it. So if you have that established well enough, being good at the games you're playing isn't always necessary. It's just, it's also kind of one of those things that's hard to do consistently, too, so I'm always impressed by the people that can maintain that over long periods of time. Immune to sleep spells. I think that's going to be more useful.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this!
Yeah, that's kind of a lot of it. And
Lady Luck, be kind.
as I said, recently it's been more strange because of the 14 patch. I suddenly had a whole bunch more content to make than I normally would, so that's kind of part of it. It helped that Friday ended up not working out because that left one less video I had to work on. But can't always count on. I probably shouldn't count on that either. So. A lot of it right now is I'm just trying to get better at talking and communicating and all that stuff, so.
Wanna dance?
I kind of said earlier, I kind of was watching my 7-3 playthrough. I was like, I really need to say more than I do because I clearly have thoughts, but I'm not expressing them as much as I probably should be.
Lady Luck, be kind.
Honestly, that's one of those games I would kind of be terrified to try to play on stream just because I've never been very good at them.
Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Lady Luck, be kind.
That's running box, wake staff, earth, wake staff. To be fair, Sonic is not... The old Sonic games were not the easiest thing to try to get through for the most part, so...
Wanna dance?
Like, I don't know... Like, if I tried to play through one now, I don't know how well I would do, if I'm being honest.
Lady Luck, be kind.
I assume I'd probably get a little bit further than I did when we were younger, but I don't know if I'd be able to get all the way to the end or not.
Mega Magic Flame!
And there was that time I tried to stream Adventure Island 3, and if I hadn't enabled, like, infinite lives on that, I never would have gotten through it. Full bandana.
Wanna dance?
Oh. Yeah, I don't do that kind of prep work for the most part on most stuff I try to play.
Althena's blessing.
Admittedly, because I do a lot of RPGs and things like that, it takes me so long to get through them that I can't really plan too far ahead on them.
Mega Magic Flame!
Let's see. Overlight. There's that ladder.
Dodge this! Lady Luck be kind.
Well.
Mega Magic Flame!
Light Litany. Steel Helm. I already had one of those. Oh well.
Lady Luck be kind.
Mega Magic Flame!
Happy hour!
Mega Magic Flame!
We don't have time for this!
completely out of resources, so I may have to retreat. But we'll see here.
See ya!
So, dress. Yeah. Okay, on the plus side, I can escape, heal up, and then we can go back there. That way I don't have to go in with all my resources depleted.
The trick is to know when to walk away and when to run.
All right. That mask, is it the one that... Well, Gene, have you taken to associating with trash like this on a regular basis? I'm disappointed in you. After all, you were my best and brightest student. Such a shame as you left as you did. Now you will pay the ultimate price. Another voice section that was cut from the original. Huh.
Wanna dance?
Ferocious wind! Lady Luck be kind.
Ice storm! Wanna dance?
Dodge this! Yeah, baby, yeah!
Ice storm!
Well, 2 down.
Dodge this! Yeah, baby, yeah! Watch this!
I'm proud to see that you still remember all I taught you, but now you must face me. And we both know that I used the Shadow Dragon Fist to rip out your beating heart. Shut up! Hiya! My mask. Master, why don't you run from your student? Come back and fight. If you believe you have a chance against me, then come to the town of Holram. The Tournament of Death will be a suitable forum for your humiliating defeat, child. Your death will demonstrate the strength of the Shadow Dragon Fist to the world. I look forward to our reunion, Gene. This mask. Mask obtained. We take this mask to Master Lund, show it to him, maybe we can earn his trust. Once he trusts us, I'm sure he'll be willing to help us. You know, there was something strange about the masked man. Was it his voice? Anyway, let's go see Lund. We don't have any time to waste. Are you all okay? Good. We're going to take you back to Tabin's Peak with us. Thanks, but we have to get back to Tabin's Peak before our leader gets worried. See you later. Wait up, we want to see your leader too. Shoot, they're gone. Kids today have no attention spans. Didn't they hear you say we're going to Tabin's Peak? I hope they'll be okay, hero. The way they came in, the way they came out isn't the way we came in. Come on, let's go. And they came in through Lund's dojo. Suspicious. Oh man, I'm deepest in Pooh Myers. That wall just smacked down. A bunch of kids came swarming out of there. Where in the world did they come from? We've been training very hard in preparation for our assault on the Master Lund is in the holy city Petigulia right now, but should be returning soon. Wonder if he'll react when he hears this news. Okay, yep, Lund's already gone, so... Yeah, we have time to at least get back to Tabin's Peak. And then we'll probably start wrapping up for the night. I suppose you guys want to ride the gondola. You realize this is an amusement park ride, don't you? Yes, and yes. Well then, follow me. I'm very impressed. You rescued all the kidnapped dragon kids. The truth is, I didn't think anyone could save them. It was simple. My hero is the great leader and a master of strategy. My hero? You're at least 100 years too young to know what love is. What are you stamping at me about? My feelings for Hero have nothing to do with you. Don't you think your feelings are inappropriate for a red dragon? Of all the nerve, listen here now. I'm going to call you some very nasty Hey! You just called me a red dragon. I never told you I was one, so how did you know? I was lucky guess, that's all. Why don't you come inside? I have something to tell you. By the way, don't you have any of you thank Hero and his friends for what they did? I didn't think so. How many times do I have to tell you to display good manners? Thank you very much for saving us. You must be very strong to beat up the Shadow Dragon cult. Weren't you scared of the cult? We want to hear about how you beat him. Please tell us. Calm down, you guys. They can't talk to you all at once. One question at a time, okay? Nell, have you seen Lucina? Nuh-uh, she was just here, so she couldn't have gone too far. Why don't you go find her and let these kids calm down a bit?
Yeah, I'm running low on time, so I'm not going to talk to everybody. We'll do that later. That voice. If I got this box or not. Cute ribbon might come in handy. Was that there before? I don't remember it being there. Oh, hello, hero. You were singing? Yes, these children taught me. I didn't know you had such a good voice, Lucy. I bet Hero's surprised, too. I didn't know her voice was as beautiful as she is. Yeah, I was surprised, all right. Which one of you Rugrats taught her to sing? I did. I told her she can't be a mommy until she knows how to sing a lullaby. Everyone who was just singing just now. I was, Gene. You're good, Lucy, and I mean very good. Lucia, you were mega fibbing when you said you didn't know what a song was. Little darlings seem to be pretty attached to you, Lucia. Or is it the other way around? I only sang because they asked me to. I continue to sing because I enjoyed it. When I sing, I feel a warmth inside of me, nothing I've felt before. We should be leaving. All right. I think we're going to start the wrap-up here at this point before we move on to the next plot point. So, let's move back to the studio here. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for today. I will be back tomorrow with the raid group for another Final Fantasy XIV raid night as we continue and try to aim for our 7S clear. We're on the verge of that, so hopefully we'll be able to get that done soon, and we'll move on to the final fight of the tier. All right, so before we go, a couple of points left here. Oh, I never checked the, I never checked the hype box, I guess, because I was in Steam Labs instead of Twitch, so there we go. But that's posted. So let's go ahead and wrap up for today. I thank you for joining me as always, and we'll see you next time. Hello everyone, this is Draginhikari. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe to be notified of future videos. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see from me, feel free to comment below. Also, check out the links in the description of the video to find me on various other platforms. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.